Hi dear students, today we are going to discuss another paper. This is grade 9 third term 2021 Royal College paper, and I'm going to explain you all the theories required to do and get the answers for these questions, and this is going to be a great help for you. And let's do this and watch till the end and learn everything and try to do all the things yourself next. And I think you should practice more, and this is going to be a great support for you in your term test. And I think you are going to study for that, and you are getting ready for that these days. And let's do this and let's learn. This is the part 1 of the paper, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave a comment after you watch this, and let me know what you learned, or if you have any doubts or problems, let me know. I want to know that, and I can make good content for you, better content for you. And so like and share with your friends too. And by the way, I do my classes, and you can join my classes in Colombo, and this is a short description about that. And okay, now let's do this. Let's start with the first question. And I always tell my students that before answering any question, you have to read the paper carefully and start with the easiest question in the paper, and continue, right? And here anyway, I am going to give the answers from the beginning to the end. Actually, I'm going to start with the first one first, and find the common difference of the number pattern 20, 17, 14, 11, right? And in this case, common difference is taken by subtracting any number, any term, actually any term from the next term, right? That means you can subtract 20 from 70, and you get 70 minus 20, and the answer is minus 3. So the common difference is minus 3, and you will get the same answer by subtracting 14 from 17. That means 14 minus 17, and here also you get minus 3, right? So common difference is equal in all the terms. Between all the terms, the common difference is equal, and that's why we call it the common difference, right? That means you add here, minus 3 and get 17, and then you add another minus 3, right, and get 14, and you add another minus 3 and you get 11. And this is how this number pattern continues. Find the 8th term of the number pattern with general term Tn equals 21 minus 3n. This is you have to find the nth, actually 8th term. That means n is equal to 8. Therefore, you can write Tn is equal 21 minus 3n, and T8 equals 21 minus 3 into 8, and this is 21 minus 24. Actually, this is 21 minus 24. 21 minus 24, which is equal to minus 3. So T8 is equal to minus 3. That means 8th term is minus 3. and convert the binary number 10110 into decimal numbers. So in this case you get this number 10110, and this means 0 into 1 equals 0, and this equals 1 into 2, which is equals to 2, and this one 1 into 4, that means it is 4, and this one is 0 into 8 is equal to 0, and this one is equal to 1 into 16, and here which is equal to 16. So you add all these and you get the number in decimal, right? Which is equal to 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 plus 6 is 12, and you write 2 here and you get 1 carries, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Then it is equal to 22. You write 10. This the that's the to the base 10, right? Actually, the this is decimal number. We just we can write this 10 in order to show that this is a decimal number. Actually, this is not a decimal number, this is a binary number, and this is how we get this. And this you have to learn about these positions, actually the places, the place value of this binary. The first place is 1s and 2s and 4s, 8s and 16s. This is how it continues. And fill in the blanks. In this case you get 0 here. To get 0, this should be 1, right? 1 plus 1 is 2, and then if it is 2, you divide 2 by 2 and you get 1 here, and remainder is 0. Then you write 0 here, and this 1 carries here, right? And 1 plus 1 is again 0. That means 1 plus 1 is 2, and then that and the same thing happens, and you have to write, you cannot write 2, then you write 0 and you carry 1 here, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. You get 3 here, right? 3, if it is 3, you divide 3 by 2. The answer is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. The remainder is 1. You take this remainder here and you carry this 1. You carry this 1 here, right? And then 1 plus 1 is again 2. That means you write 0 here, and 1 carries here. 1 plus 0 is 1. This is something like this. So this is how you have to fill these blanks. In this box it is 1, and then this box it is 0, right? I believe you understand this. I think you should do some more of these things, this kind of things, and practice this. Actually, you just do something like this. This practice will help you. You just write 1101 and add 111, and then try to find the answer with this, right? So you have to get this answer, and I think you should practice this, right? And this is going to help you a lot, right? And next we'll go to the next question. Here you have to simplify, and we will write this in a better format like this: 1 into 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3. If it is a division, the division means multiplication by the reciprocal. Reciprocal is something this, the reciprocal of 2 over 6 is equal to 6 over 2, right? And then you multiply like this, and if you have a multiplication, you have to do that first according to the board mass pattern system. you have to do this multiplication before the addition. Actually there are, and I have another concept to understand this and explain this. I think like this: this is a term, this is another term. These terms are divided by plus and minus sign. So you have two terms, you know, before you start the interaction between two terms, right? Before you start the interactions between these two terms, you have to finish the interactions within this term. Within this term there is an interaction, that means the multiplication, and you have to finish that before you do something between these two terms, right? And that is another explanation. But if you cannot comprehend that, you can just remember this board mass thing, right? In this case I have to do something like this: 103 plus, now I multiply this, what is it here? You can divide, you can cancel out this 2 by this 2, and also you can cancel the 6 and 3. That means you can divide 3 by 3, and this 1 3s, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. That means 2 3s. Then you can take it something like this, and 1 over 3 plus 2. 2 means you can write 2 over 1, and you have to get a common denominator. Actually it should be 3 here. Then we have to multiply this also by 3. We do this multiplication in order to make 3 as the denominator, right? And then you get 1 over 3 plus 6 over 3, and here you have a common denominator which is 3. You add 1 plus 6 which is equal to 7. Now 7 over 3. 7 over 3 is the answer. And also if you want, you can keep this as a mixed number. So you have to do it to keep as a mixed number. You can divide 7 by 3 and you get 2 3s, and 2 into 3 is 6, and 1 remains. Then this is equal to 2 1 over 3 as a mixed number. And this one, write down the reciprocal of 2 3 over 5. Before finding the reciprocal, we have to make this an improper fraction, right? 2 5 over 3 over 5. For that you have to multiply this and add this. That means 2 into 5 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Now this 13 over 5, and you get this. The reciprocal of this one is 5 over 13. It is the reciprocal. That means you have to interchange this denominator and the numerator, right? So if you get something like this, 3 over 10, the reciprocal of this one is 10 over 3, right? Actually there is a definition for the reciprocal. That means if there's a number, and if that number is multiplied by another number and the answer is 1, then the second number is the reciprocal of the first number. And you will understand this: if I multiply a number by the reciprocal, you will get only 1 as the answer, just like this. 3 over 10 into 10 over 3. This is going to cancel out, and this is also going to cancel out, and then the answer is 1. This is how we define the reciprocal. If the answer is 1, this is the reciprocal of the first, this one, right? There is a definition. Actually you don't have to define, and you are not supposed to give the definitions of the reciprocal. You just have to remember that if you want to make a reciprocal, just turn it upside down That means interchange the denominator and the numerator and you will find the reciprocal. In case you have to find the reciprocal of this kind of number 5, right? The reciprocal of the 5 is equal to 1 over 5. It's just something like this, right? And now we got the answer, and we'll go to the next question. Someone who owns 3/4 of bunch of mangoes and 1/3 gives 1/3 to his friend Nimal. What is the portion received by Nimal as a fraction of the whole? Someone owns 3/4 of the bunch and he gives 1/3 of the 3/4 of the bunch. Now we have to find what is the portion received by Nimal, and portion, that means the portion of this bunch of mangoes. So you know what this of means. This of course means the multiplication, right? So you have to find something like this: 3/4 into 1/3 into 3/4, and you cancel out this one, and then the answer is 1/4, right? And this means Nimal gets 1/4 of the bunch, right? Actually this is not the answer. You are supposed to write this answer. If you have written this one, you will get the marks. Here a vendor buys a shirt at 500 rupees and sells at 600 rupees. Calculate the profit percentage earned by the vendor. First we will calculate the profit. Profit is equal to 600 minus 500, which is 100 rupees, right? And the profit percentage is equal to the profit over buying price over the cost, or you can write cost into 100%, and then profit is 100 rupees and the cost is 500. That means he spent 500 and earned 100. He invested 500 and earned 100 as profit, and this is into 100%, and you can do something like cancelling out this to 100 to these two zeros, and then this is 100 divided by 5, which is equal to 20. So this is the, he has got 20% of the profit as the profit. The profit is 20%. Fill in the blanks. In this case you have to show how this comes, right? In this case x squared comes like this, and you have to multiply by this one, and then this is minus 3x, right? And here x squared is there, and you add minus 3x plus 5x, that means 2x, right? I think you get this. It's a very simple one. And find the factors of the following algebraic expression. So if you have to find this factors, let's see these two and these two separately. In this one k is common, and then you can write x minus 8, plus here 3 is common, and then you can write x minus 8 again, and then you see x minus 8 is common and you take x minus 8 out, and here k remains and here plus 3 remains, and this is the answer, 8x minus 8 into k plus 3. Okay, let's go to the next question. The area of the cross section is 300 square centimeters of a cuboid shaped vessel. If the vessel is filled up to height of 20 centimeters, find the volume of water in the vessel in cubic centimeters. So we will find something like this. We have to come up with a diagram. We have to come up with a diagram. So let's draw this vessel. This is going to be something like this. This is cuboid shaped, and something like this, and this is its cross section, and this is equal to 300 centimeters, square centimeters, right? And the water is, if the vessel is filled up to a height of 20 centimeters, then we can mark this 20 centimeters here. Say it is 20 centimeters to here. Then there's water something like this. This should be the water surface. So we have to find the volume of this water, and you know the volume is equal to the area of the cross section into height, right? Then the area is 300, the height is 20. All are in centimeters and cubic, square centimeters and centimeters. Then it has to be cubic centimeters at the end, and this 3 into 2 is 6, and this is 6,000 cubic centimeters. The answer is 6,000 cubic centimeters. And I think you understand this. In case you have the cross section and the height, you can find the volume. You don't need the length, breadth or something. If you have the height and the cross section, height and the area of the cross section, you can always find the volume. The volume is equal to the area of the cross section into height. Write down two integrals which satisfy the inequality x. Actually this has a problem with this question. This should be integers, not integrals. You know, integrals are not discussed in O level, so this is about integers. So we have to take integers, right? Write down two integers which satisfy the inequality 8 x greater than 3. If x is greater than 3, that means x can be equal to 4, x can be equal to 5, x can be equal to 6, and any number which is an integer, any integer that is greater than 3 will be the answer. So you need to give only two integers, and if you write two integers, you will get this marks. And you can write something x is equal to 10 or something. it is fine, right? Any number which is greater than 3, and that number must be an integer, because they ask integers. Simplify and write the answer with positive indices. Positive indices means you have to make these indices positive, like here we have 3x over 2y to the power minus 3, and you can write this one as something like this: 1 over 3x over 2y into 3. This is a positive index, right? And you can leave like this, or you can do some more multiplication, some more simplification. You know that 1 divided by 3x over 2y equals, division means multiplication by the reciprocal. It's something like this: 2y 3x 3. That means reciprocal, right? I think you understand this. And then you can do it, and also you can do it something like this too. In this case I will take it here: 1 over 3x. Now you have to take this 3 to this one, and also 2y, this one to this one, right? And then you have to do this reciprocal thing, right? It's something like this: 1 into 2y to the power 3, 3x to the power 3. And then nothing happens when you multiply by 1. Then you can do it this way: 2y over 3x into 3, something like this. But you can see this first one and the final answer. You will see what has happened here. This came all the way to here, and see what has happened. Nothing but the numerator and the denominator have changed. So this is what we do, and you can do this at once also with a single step. If you have done this, you will get the marks, but I have here shown you actually what happens inside this, right? So you have to follow this method to understand all the concept. But if you have written the answer correctly with one step, that is also fine, right? So if we have to change the sign of the power, that means the index sign, if you change the sign of the index, you can do it by changing the numerator and the denominator positions. It is something like this. If you take like this, 2 over 5 into the power 3 is equal to 5 over 2 into the power minus 3. It is something like this, and you can come up this way, from this one to this one, and also from this one to this one. I think you understand this, and if you have any doubts, just leave me a comment, and we will learn some more about the indices. Write 0.00123 in scientific notation. In the scientific notation, you see 0.00123 is equal to 1.23 into 10 to the power 123 minus 3, right? This is the answer. And I think you understand how we got this. And if you don't, just think something like this: the minus point, we have to take this minus decimal point 1 2 3 up to 3 positions. We have to move this to the right side by 3 positions, and therefore we have to divide this again by 1000. That's what we do here. That means minus 10 to the power minus 3, right? Okay, I think you understand this, and let's go to the next part and draw a rough sketch of the locus of points equidistant from the straight line AB and AC. Equidistant from these lines, if it is equidistant from these two lines, it should be something like this. That means the angle bisect. This is 30 degrees, this one also 30 degrees. We have to mark this. If this is the angle bisect, the angle should be 30 and 30. And AB and CD are two straight lines. Find the values of x. Value of x, right? And you know that if we take this, I will mark this as E. Just think about this AEC triangle. AEC triangle. You know, this is the exterior angle in a if there is a triangle like this. This exterior angle is equal to the sum of these interior angles. If it is A and this is B, then this is equal to A plus B, and we can use that theory here. Therefore 110 is equal to 30 plus x, and you solve this equation and you will get x is equal to 110 minus 30, which is equal to 80 degrees. So x, the value of x is equal to 80 degrees. Make n the subject of L equals a plus n minus 1 into d, and in this one L is equal to a plus n minus 1 d, and we need to make subject n as a subject. Therefore we have to get rid of this a from this side. Let's do something. L equal a plus n minus 1 into d, and write minus a here and put minus a here also, and then this a to a will cancel out, and L minus a is equal to n minus 1 into d. Now we have to get rid of this d, therefore we divide by d, and we have to divide this side also by d. And you must know that the equations are just like a balance scales. If you do something to one side, and if you put something in one side, and you have to put the same weight in the other side. And also if you take back any weight from one side, you have to take back the same weight from the other side, right? Therefore we do the same thing to both sides. Then L minus a divided by d is equal to, this cancels out, n minus 1, and then we have to isolate n here at the right side. Therefore we can add 1 to both sides. L minus a over d is equal n minus 1, and we add plus 1 here and plus 1 here too, and therefore we get L minus a over d plus 1 is equal to n. Now we have made n the subject of this equation. Now we can write n is equal to L minus a divided by d plus 1. Now this is the answer. Write down the gradient and intercept of the graph of the function 2y equals 3x minus 4, and for that we have to arrange this function as y equals mx plus c, and for that we have 2y equals 3x minus 4. So to make this y, we divide by 2 here, and we divide this also by 2 here, right? And then we get y equals 3x divided by 2 minus 4 divided by 2, and then 3 divided by 2 x minus 4 divided by 2 equals y. Now this is just like y equals mx plus c. Here m is equal to 3 over 2, c is equal to minus we can simplify this more. Here something like divided by 4, and you get 2 here, right? And then this becomes something like this: y equals 3 over 2 x minus 2, and then m is equal to 3 over 2 and c is equal to minus 2, and then gradient m is equal to 3 over 2, intercept c is equal to minus 2, and this is how you get this answer, right? I think you understand. And just do once more and find the value of x. This is a quadrilateral. The quadrilaterals have 4 angles. The sum of these 4 interior angles is equal to 360 degrees. So 360 is equal to 120 plus 60 plus 3x plus 2x. Therefore this is 180 plus 5x, 360. Now we can subtract 180 from both sides. Then this is 360 minus 180 is equal to 5x. Then 180 is equal to 5x. Then we divide both sides by 5, and then we get x is equal to get 3 here. We divide by 5. We divide by 180 divided by 5. You get 3 and 6. That is 36 degrees. X is equal to 36 degrees. And if you have any problems with this, you can go to this long division. It is 180 divided by 5. We get 3 5s, and it is equal to 15, and 3 remains. You take this 0 here. There are 6 5s in 30, and 6 into 5 is 30, and the remainder is 0. Right? This is how we did this division, and now you found this answer. This x is equal to 36 degrees. And write down the bearing of A from B. Bearing of A, that means you have to find the angles here. From B, that means you are here, and you have to find the bearing. The bearing means that these are parallel. This is north and this is also north. This should be parallel, and these two are alternate angles. This and this should be this should also be 120 degrees, and we measure the bearing clockwise from north, and we calculate something like this. And now this bearing is equal to 360 minus 120, and then you get 0 4 to 240 degrees. So the bearing is 240, and this is how you get the answer for the 20th question. And now we have finished this first part of the paper, and we will do the second part next. And thank you for watching till the end, and don't forget to like, comment and share my video, and that is going to help. And subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. So enjoy maths, and good luck for your term test. I mean the third term test, you are going to face that. And thank you for watching. See you with another paper discussion, probably the second part of this one.